All right, what's going on, guys? I drove over to the west side of Florida. We're on the Gulf Coast on this little backwater estuary type area. The goal is going to be to get either Gulf killifish, longnose killifish, or hopefully both. They've both been found in this area before. I just don't know if we're going to find them today. So I got my Tanago hook set up. We're going to use some small pieces of shrimp, and we'll see what we can get into. So let's give it a shot, and let's see what happens. Alrighty, so it looks like we got actually a pretty good school of fish here. I got a little Tanago hook set up with a little bit of shrimp. I forgot to bring a knife, so I had to manually rip the shrimp. Let's see if I can get this in front of these fish, and let's see if they want to bite. I'm not sure what these guys are just yet. But let's try to catch one, and I got one, and it's a longnose killifish. Awesome. Let's get him in the photo tank and take a look at him. Alrighty, so that was really quick, and there is our little guy. Very confident this is a longnose killifish. I guess it could be another type of killifish, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a longnose. So I fished this kind of habitat and ecosystem over on the Atlantic side of Florida very often, and I've never run into these guys. You drive over to the Gulf Coast, and well, within a couple seconds I got my first one. So one of the target species is acquired fairly easily. Let's get a pic of this guy, let's get him back, and let's see if we can find some Gulf killifish. And I really wouldn't mind catching more of these guys, or maybe some other little micros out of here. Got him. This looks like another long nose, but let's take a look at him. Alright, next up we got another of what I believe is a long nose killifish, just on the smaller side. There's some other fish mixed in with these guys, like more on the bottom. They're shorter and more deep-bodied, either like a sheepshead minnow, gold-spotted killifish, or a diamond killifish. I've caught the first two before, but I've never caught a diamond killifish. So if it's one of those, I'd like to catch one, but don't have high hopes for that. Either way, let's get this guy back, and let's keep fishing. Got him. Slightly bigger. Never mind, he fell off. He was slightly bigger, but it was just another long-nosed killifish. There's a lot of them here. I don't know if it comes out well on camera, just how big these schools of these guys are. There's been a couple schools of them, but like I said, mixed in with them are a few, not a lot, but a few of those other deep-bodied fishes. And this is not one of them. That's another long-nosed killifish, but let's take a look at him. Alrighty, so third one of these guys in the photo tank. Can't believe how easy it is to find these guys and how plentiful they are. Just making that drive from the East Coast to the West Coast here in Florida. I don't know what the distance was, maybe about 80 miles or so. And I haven't seen any of these guys on the East Coast in the last several years I've been fishing there. Here on the West Coast, there's tons of them. So let's get them back. Let's keep going, see what else we can find. another longnose. Alright, so it's another one of these killifish. I found an isolated school here with what looks like some bigger killifish, so I thought they might have been Gulf. That one was definitely not a Gulf. But I don't know if they're all the same or if they're different. Let me rebait the hook here and see if I can catch one more of those guys and find out. Got him. Oh, I'm in the tree again. I didn't learn the first time, obviously, but it's not a Gulf. Alright, these guys are really feisty. I guess like most killifish, same species. They're bigger, so I thought they might have been Gulf. I don't know if Gulf are the longest killifish, but I'm pretty sure they're definitely the fattest. So I've been looking for like these fatter killifish, trying to see if they were Gulf, and so far, no Gulf. Got him. Is this a Gulf? No, it is not. What is this different though? I don't know. Alright, so if this guy would stop swimming around all crazy, the patterning is a little different. Is there another killifish called the striped killifish? I'm not positive on that. This might be the same one we've been catching. I think it's the same one we've been catching. Or is it a different one? I'm not sure. But let's get a pic, we'll find out later. And I can see some other like little pupfish down there. Like either sheep's head minnow or like, I don't know, something else. But yeah, let's get a pic of this guy, get him back, keep fishing. Got him. Let's take a look at what's probably going to be our last fish of the day here. Alrighty, so we are essentially back to where I started. The further and further I went, like into the lagoon, the murkier the waters got, so I couldn't really see what I was doing, and the number of fish I was seeing and catching just kept going down and down. So we're back to the start here. This is going to be our last fish of the session. Another longnose killifish, I believe. I think we did get two species, but I don't know, man. I guess we'll find out later. But yeah, let's get a pic of this guy. Let's get him back, and let's wrap it on up. Alright guys, so that's going to do it. Not too bad, but it is really hot out here. Only been fishing about an hour or so. Before I got here, if you would have asked me what species I would have caught, most likely I probably would have said Gulf killifish. I thought we had a really good chance to catch one of those, and I thought we had a smaller chance to catch this longnose killifish, which I think we got a bunch of. But I was really surprised there were no Gulf killifish here. I thought that would have been the most common one. But either way, we got at least one new species for the life list. Still got to double check, because some of those longnose killifish didn't look quite like the other longnose killifish I was catching. So I don't know, maybe they just look different because they're like, I don't know if they're breeding and that's like the dominant male, so the stripes change and they get a little bit darker, or if they're a different species. So hopefully we can find out at some point. But yeah, still a pretty good session here. Yeah, so that's going to do it. Hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys next time.